Paano nga ba kunin ang equation ng line? Alamin ang sagot sa video na to. Good day, learners! Today we're going to talk about how to find the equation of a line. Now, suppose the given is a slope and a point. So, paano natin madidetermine kung ano yung equation ng line? Okay, let's have our first example. Determine the equation of a line that passes through 2, 1 and has a slope of 3. So, para mas madali nating makuha yung equation of the line, we're going to make use of the point-slope form. So, yung point-slope form, yung form niya would be y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times the quantity of x minus x sub 1. Okay. Yung m stands for slope. At yung x sub 1 and y sub 1 naman stands for the given point. Okay. So, based sa problem, kukunin muna natin yung given. Yung point natin is 2, 1. So, it follows na yung x sub 1 natin is si 2 at yung y sub 1 naman natin is si 1. Then, of course, our slope is equal to 3. Okay. So, madali na ito siyang gawin. All we need to do is to substitute the given sa ating point-slope form. So, we will have y minus y sub 1, lalagyan natin yung 1 is equal to m, which is equal to 3, times the quantity of x minus yung x sub 1 naman natin is 2. So, constant itong negative na sign. Then, we're going to write 2 here. So, sa x and y, these are just arbitrary na mga variables. Okay? So, ibig sabihin wala tayong isa-substitute dito sa x and y. Next, we're going to simplify the right side of the equation. So, we will have y minus 1 is equal to 3 times x, that is 3x, and 3 times negative 2, that is negative 6. Now, a final answer should be written in standard form. As we all know, the standard form of a line is ax plus by is equal to c. Okay. So, kailangan natin ilipat si x at saka si y sa left side ng equation. So, since nasa left side na ng equation si y, yung ililipat na lang natin is 3x. So, we're going to transpose 3x. So, yung 3x magiging negative 3x. Okay? Then, bring down natin si y plus y is equal to, lahat ng constant ilalagay natin sa right side ng equation. So, bring down negative 6. And we're going to transpose negative 1 sa right side ng equation. So, negative 1 becomes now positive 1. Okay? Simplify, negative 3x plus y is equal to negative 6 plus 1, that is equal to negative 5. As we all know, sa standard form, dapat yung numerical coefficient ng x ay palaging positive. So, since negative 3 or negative yung numerical coefficient ng x, kailangan pa natin i-multiply yung whole equation by negative 1. Okay. So, ibig sabihin nito, we're going to distribute negative 1 sa bawat terms. So, negative 1 times 3x, that is positive 3x. Negative 1 times y, that is negative y. And negative 1 times negative 5, that is equal to positive 5. Finally, we arrive with the equation of our line, which is 3x minus y is equal to 5. Okay, let's proceed. So this time, we're going to have the second condition. So we're going to find the equation of the line given 2 points. Okay, so yung kanina, we are given a slope and a point. This time, we're going to have 2 points sa problem natin. So let's have our example. Determine the equation of a line that passes through the points 2, 3, and 5, 7. Actually, we can use slope-intercept form and 2-point form to solve for this or to determine the equation of the line of this particular problem. But for me, I'm going to stick with the first form that I have discussed a while ago, which is the point-slope form, para hindi tayo mahirapan na i-memorize yung form. So ano ba yung point-slope form? Again, we have y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times the quantity of x minus x sub 1. Now, we all know na sa pag gagamitin natin yung point slope form, kailangan nating makuha yung isang point at saka isang slope. Pero since 2 points yung binigay sa problem natin, kailangan muna natin i-determine kung ano yung slope ng given problems natin or yung given 2 points natin. So, we're going to solve first for the slope. We all know na ang formula sa pagkuha ng slope would be y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So, kayo na bahala kung ano yung pag-assign nyo sa mga values natin. So, let us say, this would be x sub 1 and y sub 1 naman si 3. And 5 would be x sub 2 and y sub 2 naman si 7. So, solving for the slope, isa-substitute lang natin. Y sub 2 is 7 and y sub 1 is 3. So, you will have 7 minus 3. Then, sa x sub 2 naman natin, we have 5. And x sub 1, we have 2. So, magiging 5 minus 2. So, 7 minus 3 is 4, while 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Therefore, the slope of these given 2 points would be 4 over 3. Okay. So, since meron na tayong slope, then we're going to consider only 1 point. Kasi, yung kailangan sa formula natin, isang point lang. So, you can use 2, 3, or you can use 5, 7. So for me, I'm going to use 2, 3 since naka-assign ako ng x sub 1 at saka y sub 1 sa kanila. So y minus, ang y sub 1 natin is 3. M would be 4/3. And x minus, x sub 1 naman natin is 2. Okay. Now, how are we going to solve this, especially pag ang slope natin ay fraction? So we're going to use cross multiplication. So yung denominator, we're going to distribute that one sa terms na nasa left side ng equation. At yung numerator naman, yun siya i-distribute natin sa mga terms na nasa right side ng equation. So this will become, itong denominator, we're going to write that one sa left side, times y minus 3. So kung mapapansin nyo, we're going to distribute it sa left side of the equation. Okay? Next. Then we have 4, susulat ko muna ulit. 4 times the quantity of x minus 2. And after that one, we're going to distribute 3 times y is equal to 3y. 3 times negative 3 is equal to negative 9. Is equal to 4 times x is equal to 4x. And 4 times negative 2 is equal to negative 8. Okay, gaya na ginawa natin kanina, we are going to make sure na yung final answer natin would be written in standard form. Although we can write it in any form, but it would be very convenient kung standard form yung gagamitin natin. So, lahat ng terms na may x and y variables ay lilipat natin sa left side ng equation. So, 4x now becomes negative 4x. 3y, bring down. So, positive 3y pa rin siya. Is equal to, bring down negative 8, then itatranspose natin sa negative 9. So, magiging positive 9. Okay? Simplify, negative 4x plus 3y is equal to negative 8 plus 9, that is equal to positive 1. Then we're going to multiply the whole equation by negative 1 kasi ayaw natin na yung numerical coefficient ng x ay negative. So negative times negative 4x, that becomes positive 4x. Negative times positive 3y, it will become negative 3y is equal to negative 1 times 1, that would be equal to negative 1. Therefore, the equation of the line is 4x minus 3y is equal to negative 1. Let's now have our last condition. So this time, we are given slope and intercept. Example, determine the equation of a line given its slope 4, which is equal to 4, and y-intercept 5. So we all know that when we say y-intercept, this is the point that passes through the y-axis. So yung y-intercept na 5 would have an ordered pair of 0, 5. Okay? So pag y-intercept, all the time, yung x value niya would be 0. Pag x-intercept naman, yung y value niya would always be 0. So since y-intercept yung given, therefore the point is 0, 5. So we have one point which is 0, 5, and we also have a slope which is equal to 4. So this is quite familiar sa mga binigay ko na example kanina. So halos same lang siya ng given sa example or sa condition number 1 natin. Therefore, we're going to make use of the same form, which is the point slope form. Okay. So we have y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times the quantity of x minus x sub 1. Okay. Substitute natin yung mga given. Again, ang x sub 1 natin ay si 0. Yung y sub 1 naman natin is si 5. So magiging y minus y sub 1 is 5 is equal to m natin is 4 or slope, x minus ang x sub 1 natin ay 0. Okay. Then we have y minus 5. We're going to distribute now 4. So 4 times x is 4x and 4 times 0 is equal to 0. So there's no need na isusulat pa siya. Then transform this one into its standard form. So lilipat natin si 4x, magiging negative 4x. Bring down y, that is plus y. And ililipat natin si negative 5, that becomes positive 5. So, multiply the whole equation by negative 1 para matanggal natin yung numerical coefficient ni x na negative. So, negative 1 times negative 4x, that is positive 4x. Negative times positive y, that is negative y. And 5 times negative 1 is of course equal to negative 5. Therefore, the equation of this particular line is 4x minus y is equal to negative 5. Now it's your turn. Try to answer the following questions. And that's a wrap. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Sir Ninyo. And you can also post your math problems in the comment section, and we will do our very best to provide solution to your questions. Because remember, every problem has a solution, at kung math ang problema ninyo, ako ang kaagapay ninyo, ako ang Sir Ninyo.